Hi everyone, welcome, Happy New Year. Hello, glad to have you here. I'm Heather Powers from Humblebeads, and I'm a jewelry maker, bead designer, author, illustrator, total creative powerhouse. No, just kidding. I am here today to share a project with you for Bead Table Wednesday. And so my goal for this year is to do Bead Table Wednesday every week. That's my goal. I'm really hoping I can do it. It's, life gets in the way, but that's my heart's desire for 2021 is to meet with you guys every week at 1 o'clock on Wednesdays for Bead Table Wednesday, where I bring you a little inspiration and share what's on my bead table and a free project. So say hello. I'd love to hear where you're from and how Happy New Year, everyone. Hi, Nancy and Joellen and Debbie. So glad to see you here. So how you guys doing? How's the new year starting? So our project today is going to be all about the new year. So I'm glad I finally get to do this video. Last week was just a hard week for me, and some weeks it's okay not to be okay. I hope for 2021 that we all just enjoy being real with each other, that we say when we're not doing good, that we allow ourselves to not be perfect, that it's okay to just be where you're at and doing the best you can. And let's just have hope and purpose and joy and gratitude for 2021, but let's also not be afraid to be real with each other and to just know that we're all doing the best we can and getting through this. And so I hope that I inspire you with the project today for you to just be your best in 2021, and not your best like you're going to lose 20 pounds or finally get your house organized, but that you will find peace and joy and just a better you in the new year, just a happier, healthier, mentally healthier, and the rest. I've been working really hard at intuitive eating instead of losing weight, and so if you are interested in that, let me know and I'll share links with you guys. But it's really about having peace with food in your body, and I'm just so into this right now, and so my word of the year kind of focuses on that. And so I'm really excited to share this project with you guys, and thank you for the grace for letting me know it's okay just to sometimes you have to stop and take care of yourself, and it doesn't always meet with your goals or what you want to do, but that's okay. It's just we just have to be kinder to ourselves always. I always ask my college kids, would you say that to your best friend, when they're getting down on themselves? And if you wouldn't say it to your best friend, please don't say it to yourself, guys. Yeah, and that's a note for me too. All right, so I'm not a New Year's resolution person, but I have over the last few years played around with the idea of the word of the year, and maybe you've seen it, and it's where you just take one word and kind of have it be your umbrella of what kind of value you want to increase in your life, like a value, honesty, goodness, like that kind of value, not like worth. So my friend Erin, hi Erin, love you. She's really into the word of the year, and she's always my inspiration every year. And so I'll start out with the word of the year, and then kind of just like a resolution, by February I've forgotten it. And all whatever good intention I had for the word of the year kind of goes out the window. So there's and I don't know if this person is the person who started the idea of the word of the year, but there's a person who does a workshop called One Little Word. And so it's a 12-month workshop, and each week they send little prompts and little cards and things to work on, so that you have that word of the year be more than just one little word, that it's actually something you're kind of encompassing into your whole life and working on through the the upcoming year to, whatever value you had chosen that you wanted to have more of in your life, that you actually have that. So yeah, share your word. What's your word, guys? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. We have health and hope. Oh, joy. I love that. We all need more joy, definitely. And so my word of the year is nurture. And so with nurture, it's part of it is nourishment and nourishing and food, and that's a big part of what my year is going to be nurturing myself, but also in all ways, like nurturing my health, nurturing peace, nurturing joy, like all of the ways we nurture a project or a person. That's what I'm bringing into my life this year. So, oh yes, Erin, every year you make a piece of jewelry. That's right. And so this is inspired by you, so that we can have this piece of jewelry to wear throughout the year. Sherry Bubble. That's just perfect. I love it so much. Okay, so let's jump in here, and I'm going to share some stuff with you guys. And I have my project. And it's a simple project, but I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's turn over the table and talk about it for a minute, okay? So here's the bead table, and so this is part of the workshop that I was telling you about, the one little word workshop, and I'll post a link to that too. And so I was just doing some journaling about my word and the way I want to have my word into my life, more than just a happy thought. So so I've been doing some journaling along with this, and really thinking and being purposeful about my word. And so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to use these leaves and stamp our word onto the leaves. And so these are from Vintage. Oh, I'm gonna get just a little closer down here, maybe. Ooh, sorry. There we go. So you can see we've stamped that. I wish I could say I stamped that. It says nurture, but I can't stamp that neat. Jessie stamped this for me. But I am going to show you how to stamp and do the best that I can. And just know that it's okay if your word is whimsical and not perfectly stamped. Oh, let me tell you about that journal, guys. This is my favorite thing I've done for myself in 2020 and 2021. This is a subscription journal, and it's called Silk and Sonder, and they send you one every month, and I think it's like $20 a month, but it gives you a whole little calendar layout, but then it also has like all of these journaling prompts through the whole thing, and each journal has a theme with the journaling prompts. And so it's a really great self-care tool. It has like goal trackers, sleeping tracker. They do all sorts of fun stuff, so I highly recommend that. Okay, so let's get to the project, and we're going to stamp. And I am not going to stamp the word nurture, since I already have it here. I am going to stamp the word hope, because that's always a good word for me too, but it's much easier to stamp. Don't judge me. So I'm going to take my leaf, and these are solid brass leaves from Vintage, and I will have kits with them on my website, and then you can get them at vintage.com. I have some smaller leaf blanks on my website too, and if you have a small word, they would work really well. So I like to use a piece of washi tape as my guide to help me somewhat have a straight line for my piece. And this is just washi tape, and it's a grid, but I won't necessarily use the grid. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. So when you're starting with a letter, a word, you want to start with the center and work your way out. And since I have 4 letters, I'm going to start just a little bit off center here And you know what? I gotta move my camera up so that I can hammer properly. All right. And I'm using this, I think it's a 2-pound hammer. It's a dead weight hammer. So it's super heavy. It's tiny but mighty. And so that's what I'm going to use to hammer. And the goal with hammering is that you want to hit it hard. Make sure I'm not going to hit my phone. Hit it hard, be one and done. So you only want to hit this once. And that's why the dead blow works really well. So here goes. All cross your fingers for me, guys. Okay. And I'm gonna go with the next. And I can already see whimsical. That's okay. Most important part is to make sure you have your letters going the right way, because I'm good at that too. Having my letters go the wrong way. Okay, so I've got my words stamped in there. And I'm going to get us back here. Oh, wait, I do want to do one more thing. I'm going to texture this just a little bit. So if you have a really long word, your leaf might curl. So you would just turn it over and use a rubber or rawhide mallet and flatten it out just a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to take my ball peen hammer and just give it a little bit of a speckly texture, since I have so much empty space around my word. And doing a few less as I go up. Oh, and that kind of gives my leaf a little curve, but you know what? I'm going to leave it. I kind of like it. Okay, now you want to grab your vintage, silk fuzz on it, your vintage buffing block. Oh, never close your eyes when you're striking. Oh, and that's great. There are definitely some other methods for doing the hammering, and you can go on YouTube and watch all sorts of videos on proper ways to hammer. I just do the best I can. And so I'm taking off some of the darker finish on the metal so that my word will show up a little more, and also that texture. Gotta love a vintage buffing block. And I didn't quite get my E strong enough, but hop, that's my word for the year. No, just kidding. I might later on go back and try to hammer that E again, but not on camera, because I don't want it to be a disaster. So, all right. I'm going to take this and roll this little leaf stem downward to make a bail. So I just, I didn't quite like the long look for this piece, so I just curled that down to make a bail. You can see, just want to make sure it's closed and all the way around, and so that it looks like it's intentional, I'm going to buff the top too. Okay. Pretty simple and straightforward design here. I'm going to be using my bark ring that you can find on my website from the vintage collaboration that we did, and that is going to be what I use as my connector for this design. So I'm going to have several elements hanging down from here. I'm going to use a little nest because I thought that went really well with either word. I would maybe even do a little bird with hope or a feather. like the Emily Dickinson poem. So I also have this beautiful enamel leaf from Gardan Beads. Love Gardan's enamel work. And then I'm going to top it with a humble bead, of course, a bird, a bead cap, and a little check glass design of bead. So, you know, not the most groundbreaking design, but that's okay. And maybe a little bit of a revisit from earlier designs. But I wanted to have something simple and easy that I would wear all the time. The one little added thing to this that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of chain, and I have one off to the side here, so I'm going to see how many links I cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 12 links here. Feel free to still share your word of the year. I'd love to hear from you guys. Oh, Lauren, you're wearing the bark ring on your finger. I wish it fit on my finger. I just love it. I actually took a little twig from my yard and made a mold from it, and that's how I made the ring. So you get a little bit of Humblebeads land right on your finger then. Okay, so for this, what I've done is I've taken little teeny tiny flowers and I've done it in an ombre effect, and here's the one that's finished because I'm not going to make you watch me do 9 little flowers. So here's my little dangle that I've done with all of my check glass flowers. I started with yellow and then worked my way up to a white, and so I'm just going to slip that on your little head pin. I like to use the ball head pins. Bend this over completely and then roll this to make your loop. And we're just doing simple loops because we're going to open and close them and put them on the chain. Okay. And Vintage does have a little tool that does that in one little twist. If you're interested, you can find that on their website. All right, and then I'm going to open up my loop here. If you're wondering why it's taking me so long, it's kind of hard to do it away from my face under the camera. So if you're wondering why I seem to be struggling, that's the reason. Okay, so I'm going to throw that on there and close it up, and I've just put 1 flower on each link is what I've done, and then I have a little line of flowers with my long pendant. And I'm actually going to switch this out for the pendant that I did earlier. I have a little 8mm jump ring on there. And I'm going to take my chain, and I'm using a variety of jump rings to add lots of texture. So I'm starting with I think it's a 14mm gold colored jump ring, and these are all from Vintage. And then this is a little 13.5mm one. Well, I guess the other one's 15, and this one's 13.5. And this is a twisted rope jump ring. I love the rope jump rings. Oh, no, I don't want to do that one. And I should be using pliers, not my fingers, but you know. All right, there we go. Okay, I wanted to use this on the tiniest charm so that it stood out a little more. And I'm going to grab a little 9mm jump ring to hold on to this guy. 8 or 9mm seems to work the best with these the ring. So 9mm or larger for your jump rings is what you want to go for. Sorry, had somebody try to call me. I thought my phone was on Do Not Disturb. Okay, now I'm going to throw this on with the larger jump ring. And then I'm going to go back and use another of the small copper twisted jump rings, the little 9mm. Oh, I love that you guys are sharing your words. So we have happiness, tiny, peace. Tiny, that's an interesting one, Sherry. Everyone's always about living large, and you're going with tiny. I like that. It's intriguing. I want to know more. All right, slipping this on and closing it up nice and tightly. Just reading your comment, Liz. What tip was that about the hammer? I missed the conversation. Probably one I just had. Oh my goodness. All right. There we go. Love a good cluster of dangles. All right, I'm going to grab some 18 gauge vintage parawire in the natural brass color. Matches everything I got going on. I'm going to cut about 8 inches. I probably won't need that much, but better safe than sorry. I'm going to create a large loop, and I'm actually going to just pull out a pen and use this as my guide for my loop. Oh, let's see if, yeah, I like that. Okay, since I've made a larger loop, I'm going to pull out the hammer and just hammer the curved end of it so that it holds its shape. And that's a really nice thing about the parawire, is that it holds up to hammering. Okay, there we go. Just a little bit so that it doesn't lose its shape. And I'm going to open this and slip my ring on here. And now the long piece is going to go up, and I'm going to hold on to the loop, and I'm going to twist this around 2 times tightly, and then once or twice on top of that. I'm going to cut off the little end in the back. And what I like to do is kind of condense this wire down. So I'm just taking my pliers and giving it a squeeze so that it's closer to the jump ring and laying kind of flat. And you want to make sure you tuck in that little tail. Okay. And now it's time to put on the disc bead. And so I'm using one of my branch disc beads, which is perfect for a little bird to sit on. Oh, and I don't know if you know this, but Pantone is a trending color system, and every year they put out a color of the year. And so this year for 2021, the colors of the year were illuminating yellow and then a gray. I forgot what they called the gray, but I thought I would make some little yellow birds in honor of the color of the year. And I have a really nice little Pinterest board that I've been saving for you guys that have color palettes showing off the color of the year. So I'll share that with you guys. And and then my little bead cap, a little flower bead cap, and an English cut glass bead for the top. And I'm going to make a smaller ring, a loop on the top. And twist the wire around twice, tightly, and then once or twice on top to finish the design. So guys, I have a big question for you. So I make the birds I have them in red, white, and this teal color, and now yellow. What other color would you guys like these birds in? I'm going to be making more of them this week. Let me know what color that you would like to see these little birds in. So, Erin, I like that your word of the year always morphs into a phrase, and so your purpose becomes live with purpose. And I was thinking about that too. My nurture is really about nurturing peace, like within myself. And so I totally love that you have a whole little phrase that works. Okay, we got a 15mm jump ring that's going to go on the top here, and you could do chain at this point if you want, but what I am going to do is leather, because I want to wear this all year, and in the summertime I just get too stinking hot for chain. So I never wear chain in the summertime, so I'm using 1.5mm leather here. Oh, thank you guys. Let's let those colors keep coming. I would really love to hear what colors you'd like to see. Okay, I'm making a loop, and I'm putting the loop, the two strands above, and I'm going to take this left side, and I'm going to take it to the back and pull it through the loop on the right side, and then I'm going to take the right side and stick it through the opening on the left side and pull that down. And I'm going to pull these nice and tight, and this is going to give us a little it's called a cat's paw knot, hopefully. Ooh, my beads are so noisy. Okay, there we go. And it just helps it lay a little bit flatter, and just looks a little fancier than just your regular knot. Okay, so that's cat paws knot for you. And then you've seen me do this a million times, but in case you're new here, I will just do it again. I'm going to be making an adjustable loop. So I want to take about 8 inches and have them crossed over. So this is the end of the leather. And about 3 inches up, I'm creating a loop, and I'm going to wrap. I have the little loop in my finger, and I'm wrapping the end of my leather around all 3 of the pieces 2 times. And then the end is going through my loop, and I'm pulling on the end here and pushing down on my knot at the same time to tighten it. And that will give me a nice tight knot. And then I want to repeat on the other side. So about 3 inches from the bottom, I'm making a loop, and then I'm taking the end of the leather and wrapping it around the loop and the other piece of leather, and I'm going towards the loop, and then you stick the end through the loop, pull on your loop, and press down on your knot to tighten it up. Then you can just trim off the little nubbins here. And I start with about a 36-inch piece of leather, and this is 1.5mm leather. And so now if I want to tighten it, I pull on the strand, and then if I want to make it shorter, if I want it longer, I pull on the ends. If I want it longer, I pull on the longer, I pull on thread, I mean the leather, and the knots you pull to make it shorter. Whew, that was not easy. Okay, so this is my word of the year pendant that I will be wearing all year, hopefully at events that I get to see you at this summer. Please, please. Oh, just so hoping everyone can get the vaccine and we can go back to seeing each other in person and giving hugs and doing all the things that we miss so much. So that's my year. I mean, my word for the year is nurture. This is my design. I hope you enjoyed this project. I'm going to read through the words. I mean, not the words, the colors that you guys have left in the comments. So if you still want to leave a comment of what color you'd like to see my little birds, I would love to hear from you. Oh, good, Debbie. I'm so glad your package arrived. It's post office is so crazy, and we've been so behind on stuff too, so thank you for your patience. Nancy, you said a cardinal red. I do have some cardinals that I will be putting in the shop later, and so oh, a little longer tail. Okay, Lynn, that's interesting. Yeah, leave what color you'd like to see, and I will definitely be making some different ones. Sherry, the vaccines in Michigan, I know it's just nuts. So hopefully they'll get it together real soon. I know it's a huge effort that they're working on. All right, guys, I will have kits and birds, I'm going to say tomorrow. I'm not going to get to it today because I have to go visit my grandma who's not doing too good. And so I'm going to go visit my grandma, and we'll finish my work and then go visit my grandma. So I won't get to kits today, but I will have new kits up tomorrow. I'll put them up at noon tomorrow, so Eastern time. So if you are looking for kits, I'm going to do some variety of different little charms and stuff, and I think I'm going to do 3 colorways, and they'll all have something a little different. And then of course I encourage you to pull out little charms and colors that are personal to you too. And so thank you guys for joining me. Patty, thank you for the compliment on my hair. This is what I call my Swedish housewife look. I'm such a nut. All right, guys, I am just wishing you a good start to 2021. I hope that you focus on taking care of yourself and putting your health and well-being first so that you can help take care of other people. You know, just like in the airplane, you always put your oxygen mask on first so that you can help other people. Thank you, Carlene, for the prayers for my grandma. She just, she's 86 or 87, I forget. And, you know, it's just been hard on her to be alone. And since I'm the only, I don't go out or see anyone. We're totally quarantined over here, which is not fun. I can go over and wear my mask and stay 6 feet apart and visit with her for a little bit. And so, all right, you guys, thank you so much for visiting with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it. It would be nice to have it go around so that people can make their word of the year. I will be posting a picture of this with some links from some of the stuff I talked about today, the journal and the one little word program that I signed up for, because you might enjoy it too. Oh, and before I go, I want to show you this. Okay, so I'm a sucker for an organizational show. I love to watch organizing shows, and then of course you want to do it, and maybe it lasts for a week or so, but I'm so proud of this. I just have to show it off. This is my check bead storage that's on my desk right now. Isn't it just a thing of beauty? I'm so excited. So I've been watching The Home Edit on Netflix and organizing all of my studio in rainbows. It's too much fun. And you know, it's just like such a natural process for an artist. If you buy art supplies, I don't know if you do this, but the first thing I do when I get a new supply like say colored pencils or paints, the first thing I do is arrange it in a rainbow. I've always done that ever since I was a kid with my big box of crayons. You know, you always have to put it into a rainbow. And so the home edit, they organize everything by a rainbow, and I'm like, that's brilliant. It just works so nice for me. So I've been making little tiny rainbows all over my whole office. So I have linen in a rainbow. I have leather in a rainbow. And so I've just been organizing all these little rainbows all over the place. And next week I hope to show it off to you. I have another storage unit coming today, and I really hope to have it all organized and beautiful so that I can give you guys a little tour of this studio. So cross your fingers for me. It's a huge undertaking. I have a helper, and so I'm not doing all of this organizing myself. I'm kind of telling my youngest what to do. They're so happy to help, and so that's really nice. They're home from college for the year, and so I've been trying to give them little projects and things to do. The clear drawers I got from Amazon, and it's a makeup organizer. So if you just look up makeup organizer drawers, it'll pop up. And so yes. Oh, Lynn, for a long time I would organize my beads just by warm and cool colors, and that works too if you don't have a lot of space. And so all right, guys, thank you for joining me. I really need to get going now so I can finish my orders before I head out to visit my gram. Thank you, guys. I will see you guys here next week. I have a project all ready for you guys, and I'm excited about it, and we will have some fun. And next week, I have all sorts of new check glass beads to share with you guys. And so, yes. Sherry, look on Pinterest for cheap organizing ideas, and you'll definitely find lots of ideas. I think the best, cheapest way to organize your beads are just the little floss containers. That's just like, if you are on a budget, that's really the best way to go. All right, you guys take care, and I will see you next week on Wednesday. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Leave comments, and I will get to them after the video. I'll go through, and definitely want to hear your ideas for colors for the birds. So I'd really be interested to know what you guys would like to see. All right, bye, Lynn. Thanks for all the prayers and good thoughts for my grandma. I appreciate you guys. All right, bye.